volleyball fans, players, and coaches out there all over the world. My name is Keith. I'm in the city of Mississauga, which is in Ontario, Canada, and I'm here to talk about the sport of volleyball. Today, I have a kind of a sad topic. It's an older topic. I should have done a news report about this a year ago, but nevertheless, here I am today talking about the CAPER women's volleyball team. That is right. You know, a year ago, I went looking on the AUS website for the CAPER schedule. I wanted to follow them, see their results, maybe check out their live webcasts, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Oh, by the way, AUS stands for the Atlantic Conference. That's in Eastern Canada, by the way, in case you didn't know. So I thought, this is strange. They're not on the schedule. So I did some research, found an article that said the university had cut the women's program. They were gone. History toast, no longer existing. Oh, I was sad. In case you don't know this, the CAPERS is the nickname for CBU, Cape Breton University. All their varsity teams are called the CAPERS. And they're in Sydney, Nova Scotia. That's where the university is. And the significance of all this for me is that this is where I played volleyball. In the mid-'80s, I was playing on their men's varsity team. It was cool. It was fun. And now they're gone. They're history. It's sad. It's sad to think that the team I used to play for no longer exists. I mean, they cut their men's team shortly after I finished, graduated, whatever. But the women's team went on for a long time. I hang my head. I'm sad. Oh, I should tell you that because of these news reports, the coach of the CAPERS a couple of years ago, he saw me. He saw my news reports. He sent me an email and vice versa. And he sent me a couple of t-shirts, CAPERS t-shirts that I still have. You can see them dangling here as I speak. And that was really cool of him. He was nice. And I had 2 CAPERS volleyballs t-shirts to wear around here in Ontario, which was pretty cool. Nobody else had them. And so I'm still sad. Now, on one hand, I understand it from the university point of view. I mean, the CAPERS women's team actually hadn't won a match in 3 seasons. That's a long time to go without a win. And I mean, so they're the weakest team in the weakest conference. Wow. So I understand budget cuts, athletic department stuff. They say, well, we got to save some money. Let's get rid of the volleyball team because they're not winning. They're not really helping us out. The soccer teams, the basketball teams, they do pretty well. So they bring the university some popularity. But the volleyball team, well, I understand it. Anyways, it is sad. The whole situation is sad. I mean, because I played there, I always thought if I ever go back to Cape Breton for a visit, I want to stop by the university and watch one of the women's games, the matches, and that no longer can happen. They're gone. Wow. I have to say, though, when you play varsity volleyball or any varsity sport, you get to hang out with the same people year after year. You practice together, you hang out together, you travel together. It's bonding. And today, to this day, I still talk to several of the players back from the old CAPERS teams in the 80s. Yeah, people like Joe, Anita, Susan, Cheryl, they say hi to me on Facebook from time to time, make wisecrack jokes like we did back in the 80s. It's fun. And that just shows you what varsity teams are. They're a little family and people know each other for a lifetime. And to think the CAPERS team is gone, wow. I mean, the volleyball team, of course. It's sad. And the girls that were playing at the time get the bad news. And of course, they have no team to play on for the next season. Wow. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Bring up the fact that I'm severely disappointed that the team is gone. I'll never get to see them play if I return to Cape Breton for a visit. And of course, all the people that play volleyball can't say, hey, I'm a volleyball caper like I am, like a lot of us were and still are and will be for the rest of our lives. Anyway, a little tear in my eye now to say bye to the CAPERS, even though I'm reporting on this a year too late. All I can say is, well, nothing. Bye for now.
Subscribe
to the Volleyball channel.